Hello, hello. Today I wanted to do a Q&A because there was a lot of questions last week that didn't get answered. My Joseph was getting all his questions answered. And I saw that some of you all had some questions that were still lingering. And so I do want to hop right into it. With this peach color, Carrie, when I heard you and Lane saying that this was the color for today, I whipped open my closet and I was like, there you go. I haven't wore that one in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. Certainly didn't get it from Amazon, but don't ask me where I got it from. But anywho, yes, this is the color. I even whipped out some fingernail polish. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So he- here's what I want to start with. Screen sharing and nope, I wasn't ready to do that because what had happened was I had the wrong link to come into the meeting. And so then I had to open up Google Calendar. And so I had the wrong screen share ready for you, but I'm sorry. Without further delay, in case anybody didn't notice this, and I thought this was going to come out when we were talking earlier about changes that Amazon has made. But if you're someone who likes to make collages, and obviously Carrie is one of those people because she was like, what? You have to go there's a certain way that you can find that you can make collages now on desktop. So much easier. And, we've struggled with the collages on the phone, with making sure things moved into the right position. And that still is a little clunky. I got to be honest with you. It's no Canva, okay? Things sometimes, especially when you're adding like the stickers or something like that, the sticker doesn't go exactly where you want it to go. But then a couple other times I added a product and it went exactly where it was almost like you knew what I wanted. You put it right there. Yay. So this is huge in my opinion, especially for those of us who are not always using our phones for everything. And so here we go. Let's see. Um, Whoa, I didn't notice that yet. Nice, says Carrie. And don't forget to link your collages to Benable. Collages on Benable. Yep, in some cases I do, and sometimes I don't. Just all depends on what the collage is and what my Benable boards are. I didn't notice I upload from my phone. Yeah. Well, you're making collages, Stephanie, as well from your phone, right? Already. So you're already doing it. And Megan said, OMG, finally, yes. And Andrew just said, afternoon, all good afternoon, Altavis. And all these apps should be buying my plan and paying for my glasses. Yeah, because you can these little things. I had to get cataract surgery, so I feel you, Megan. I didn't notice. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. I went back too far. I make so many typos on my phone. I have big, clumsy man hands. I type fast on desktop. This is fantastic news. Yes, I have the same thing. And then also, I have an older phone because I'm still rocking my iPhone 11. And yeah, I'm trying to make money on Amazon to get me a 16, but it's taking a long time. And Carrie said, Megan, your comments are cracking me up today. We should be friends. I think yeah, you guys should be for sure. All right. So that was the very first bit of news that I wanted to share with you all. And some of you mentioned earlier that there is some kind of auto tagging feature that's going on. But I don't know if that was only on the app because Stephanie, I did not know that you were uploading things from your app. I thought you were a desktop person. So is this auto tagging only happening on mobile? Because maybe that's why I haven't seen it. Then again, I honestly, my tags are already like ready, and I don't give it time to auto tag anything. Auto tagging doesn't seem to be working for me on desktop. How does the auto tagging work? Okay, Lane, we got great minds think alike. We have on the same color shirt, and we also want to know the same thing about the auto tagging on desktop. Honestly, I don't trust Amazon for auto tagging. Uh, just, I'm just saying. And some of you all said earlier that sometimes it pulls up the wrong product and so forth and so on. So anyway, nope. All phone. My daughter doesn't like me sitting down to work at the computer. Don't trust Amazon for anything. Isn't it funny how we do things that our kids like and don't like? Did who raise your hand if your parents did things because you liked them or didn't like them? Raise your hand. I don't see any hands going up, even though I can't see everybody. But yeah, as things times have changed so much. I find myself saying and doing things for my daughter who's in her 40s, and I'm like, "Well, my mom would have never done that for me." Rest in peace, mom. Love you. You did mountains of things for me, but not stuff because I wanted it. It's stuff that you wanted to do. Anywho, all right. So, next questions about Benable. So, because some of the questions were that I had planned on covering were already discussed, I want to talk about some of the things that were not discussed. All right, so let me, I mean, that were discussed but weren't answered. I'm sorry. Not things that weren't discussed. That doesn't make sense. And Lane says he's trying from his phone and don't see it anywhere. Mm, yeah. And oh, I see. I'm sorry. I forgot to say hi. Nat is here. Shop with Nick is here. Carrie, I already talked to you. Lane, I already talked to you. Hey, Andrew, Terica, Wayne, Stephen. Hey, Stephen. Megan, Lily, Stephanie, Tatiana, Altavis, Sandy, Ann, and David. The real troopers, the core of the Logie fam. Thank you so very much for being here. So we're going to talk about Benable a little bit, and we'll get into some other stuff. But let me go back to screen share. This may be a little out of order, but about the questions that you guys were asking. But I saw people asking kind of like about stats and all that because you all just started Benable. A lot of you all just started Benable within the last month or so. You don't know yet that at the end of the month, well, sometimes they're a little late. Maybe it's like the 5th or the 7th. Every month they give you a wrapped. A wrapped. So let's check out my wrapped. So this is from May, okay? And it moves a little slow, so I'll probably 29th month. That's how long I've been telling y'all about Benable, but I'm glad y'all finally caught on. Tells me how many updates I made to my content, 90 plus. I'm in the top 5% of active users because I'm on there every day. 29 of my lists appeared on trending. So this is when you'll start to see that you're getting engagement on certain lists because they were in trending. And I like 20 racks, so it tells you what you're doing with other people. I earned one list optimized badge and my engagement score, and I don't think my engagement score has ever been higher than this 8.1. So for those of you who are tediously trying to work, you're like trying to figure out all these things, I think that it's time that you can save until you get your wrapped, and that's going to give you a better gauge, and it's just going to give you something quick. But at the same time, you also, after you've watched the little engagement thing, it'll let you know if you have tune-ups, which means broken links and things like that, or if there's a description that they think that you need to give a little more zhuzh to, they'll let you know that there as well. But then here's just the stats from that wrapped right here. So if I didn't want to sit there and play that whole thing, you could look at it that way. But let me see, there's something else on this insights page. Hang on. Let me go back to it. Oh, dashboard. And I'm sorry for the little bit of slowness, but what you can see here is the traffic that's coming. Here you go. The traffic that's coming. Now, some people are going to be coming from searches on Google or whatever. Some people are going to be going through Benable, but they just haven't signed in. Like they may be, somebody who really likes Benable, but they just haven't signed in. Or maybe they even have an account. They just didn't sign in. They're seeing what's on the homepage, or they're going to their favorite creators' Benable page, and then they wind up bouncing around. So you get to see here what lists are being looked at, and it gives you the time and the date. Okay, so we do get those emails. I wouldn't rely on them if I cared about, exactly what lists were being viewed and all that. I would go here to the insights page. To me, this is much more valuable because now I know, for example, this one where it says someone from Columbus, someone from Newark. I know this means this list, YouTube channels I support, was in trending. Because it's not a coincidence that the Columbus, Newark, and Norwalk are all looking at that list. Okay. So, of course, if somebody that I know and that I follow is on there, then, more than likely because I added something to the list and they saw it and they're following, or they're just looking at my profile because they're my friend, right? Stephanie, Sherry, okay, and so forth. So this page is critical for you to not really focus on those ones that they send us on a daily basis. 12 people looked at your thing, and you only got 2 profile files. Don't even, I look at it and I, continue to get those emails. But this, what I just showed you, is so much more comprehensive because it's telling you what pages or what lists are actually being looked at. Okay, does that make sense to anybody? And you've got some comments here. Nope. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm trying from my phone. No, I do have the auto detect on desktop too. I just checked. Okay, Stephanie. So maybe it's just rolling out, Lane, and we just didn't get it yet. And Nick says, hi, your agenda is everything I want to know about. Thank you. I did put up a few lists a while ago, but haven't seen. Been a while. But haven't since. I do get emails saying when someone looked at the list, but no idea if anything was bought from it. Well, you would get a cashback notification if something was bought from it. The only time, let me finish reading your comment. If I have made money from the Viator connections from my things to do in Vegas, so more travel related. Oh, okay. That's good. The only time you're not going to get a cashback notification is when it goes to your off site on Amazon. So if it goes to your off site on Amazon, you may know that I know this came from Benable. Like for me, because this is where I promote most of the stuff. It's on Benable. So it's like I got the sale for this random thing. And it doesn't have to be the thing you put on Benable, but it's like something random. And that's, to me, it's like, yeah, that came from Benable. I just know it. and probably I could go back through those insights and get an idea of what lists people were looking at. But you can't do like a one to one matching on that. So don't even stress out about it. Okay. If you're getting sales, you get sales. For me, of course, I want to get cash back. I love getting cash back. But I also not just love making lists on Benable and making recommendations and, being visible that way. But I also enjoy looking at other people's recommendations, commenting, liking. This is why I'm in the top 5% of users on Benable. And they're always emailing me about stuff. And I know you guys are power users at this point, so you're also getting those emails from them too. Because they don't have a huge team. They do have a small team, but they are like, they're very hungry. Okay. So for me, I enjoy this. I would call it my happy place because there's no pressure. And it's not always about buying stuff. Like, for example, recently my daughter and grandson moved from LA to Atlanta. What did I do? Went right on Benable trying to find them places to go. Places that were kid friendly or, that's not about buying stuff. It's what are people recommending? That's good. And, I gotta say, Benable is more about me and what I really, really like versus me making ideas lists on Amazon, which is just like, okay, it's in Creator Connections. So I'm putting it over there. I don't know if that product is good or not. It's offering 50% commission. So, hey, it's good for me. That's just my personal. I'm not knocking anybody for doing their thing. And Heather, by the way, the hair is banging, girl.
Thank you.
I didn't get a chance to comment. I saw your thing, but I didn't get a chance to comment. So I said, when I see her, I'm gonna let her know. I love it, love it, love it. I
Thank you
don't,
so much.
I don't even know what my hair would look like if I let the gray come through. Cause
Yeah, I
my
don't do it. Don't do it.
no, well, I go every 2 weeks. I've been going to the hair salon every 2 weeks for at least 25 years.
Wow.
So, like the first sign of like, oh, I think I need a little color. So it never comes through. Just at the bottom of my hair until I go back. All right, so let's see. A bunch of comments came in. I go and put a few hearts whenever I sign in. Love our little support group. Yeah. And there's so many of us that all know each other that are on there. So that's like the circle of love kind of thing over there. I wish Amazon would do that for us and Pinterest. Yeah. Yeah, the Amazon doesn't, yeah. Tracking IDs work with Benable and Post app, right? Don't know. I don't know, Stephanie. I honestly I gave up on tracking IDs a long time ago. It's not that serious for me, but I think they would work. I'm not sure. Because I got a few offsite sales today for my offsite generic ID, which I don't share. I have tracking IDs everywhere. Good, good. And I think that's the right way to go. I just don't. So I can't answer the question. No, I turn off their emails, spam. It's so fun. I can make Benable lists while watching TV. Absolutely. And yes, your girl helped them when they were developing that mobile app. So just so you know, they reached out to me. Would you like to be a beta test? Absolutely. And I definitely gave them a lot of pointers on what they needed to fix. And so if you're having a good experience, just think of me. So do you take the link from the brands and tag the product that way to get commission? They have, okay, Nick, I think you probably missed when Altavis had the fireside chat. And the other things that I did when I talked about Benable, that was way before you started coming to these. But Benable is the one that has the partnerships and they have the affiliate relationships. They claim that they take zero and they claim that that will always be that way. So Benable has the affiliate relationship with Nordstrom. So whatever Nordstrom pays Benable, Nordstrom pays that to all of Benable's users. So if somebody from clicks on a link in Benable and makes a sale, Benable gives us all that affiliate income. Okay. So yeah, awesome. Ileane, I'm heavily invested in two niches outside of my cookbook stuff, Halloween and Christmas. Most people like holidays, but my Halloween content is for crazy, scary horror stuff. Would you recommend starting a second Benable to put all the Halloween crap on? No, I don't recommend that because I don't think that it goes by niche on like you might have a bio there that says you do this, and that. I don't see why you can't add to your bio on Benable. I talk about cookbooks, Christmas and Halloween. I don't think that it matters. Honestly, the lists that I have that are optimized and that I've made sales from are just all over the place. They're nothing specific, niche related. Ileane Smith, I love your AI list on Benable. Very helpful. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Yeah, I have some things on that list. I was looking at it the other day and I was like, I don't even remember testing this tool out. I gotta look at that tool again because you know how it is, but there's so much with AI. You sneeze and another AI came out. Okay. Andrew, I was a power user to an extent for a while, then I slacked off, but now I'm back into it again, more frequently adding into my ideas list and have plans to build out more on it too. Slowly but surely adding more and more. So it was a good mix of business and personal. So it's not just my Amazon stuff. That's what I think is a great thing about it. Gives you that opportunity to have that mix of your personal stuff along with your affiliate things and just things that you like. And I even started a list of things like my daughter likes. Like my daughter is a book nerd. Me, not so much. I'll give me an audible and I'll listen to it. But I got books collecting dust all around the house. My daughter is a book nerd. She will read a book in a minute. Nah, I can't tell you the last time I literally read a book. Maybe when I wrote a chapter in one, I read that one. And drop your link, Nick. Yep. What is a support group? I don't have any followers. Oh, just us, Nick. We'll follow each other. That's why Andrew said drop your link. You're in the right place. What's your Benable link? Yep. This is the support group. The extension helps you when you do the ideas list. Yeah, I'm just stopping because that ideas list sounds so much like Amazon. So just call it a list. I know it's just nomenclature. It's not a big deal that you call it ideas list, but it's not really an ideas list. It's just a list. I have a ton started. Got to get on it. Okay. Would really appreciate more followers. Oh, Megan has such an amazing list. She's got so, I don't even like travel. And I was on one of her lists. Um, I want to say it was somewhere in Europe. And I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like it's such a great place to go. Megan has incredible lists. Please check it out. And then Andrew, of course, he's got all kinds of great lists over there. I'm sure I'm following him as well. Want to clutter up my Benable list front page? Well, you can move things around. It's all depends upon what you want to put up on top. So maybe in October or in September, you want to move all your Halloween stuff up to the top of the page. But you can move things around where however you want to move them around. I can't say that when I've gone to someone's profile to look, like to vet them, I can't say that I looked and say, oh, that's weird. Why is she doing? No, I expect you to have all kinds of diverse things on. It's the beauty of it. Share recommendations for things that you love. And nobody just loves bathroom decor, and that's all they love, you know, or high heel shoes. everybody should have varied tastes on things. And so, yeah, I don't see it as clutter. Maybe, it's you can ask someone else because I love Benable. And so maybe I'm not. For my branding, a Halloween person would see Cookbook Divas and be confused. Yeah, I wouldn't be, but then again, I'm strange. Carrie, look at my page and it might give you an idea of how you can do yours. Also, I was doing those multi-product videos. I can post one video and then all the links for all the products in it, not limited to 10 like on Amazon. Just behind, I will get to this eventually. Okay, Sandy put hers. Sandy's got all these creative, wonderful crafting, design things on there. How do you have that? How do you have that vanity link? Um, you can edit your link. When you join Benable, you should be, Heather, if you haven't edited your link yet and you've already shared, you might want to just reach out to them in that little bubble at the bottom, right? Just to make sure that it's okay because your links will probably break, but they might have a way they can redirect. Okay. Oh, so here we go, everybody. Follow Shop with Nick. I mean, I know we're all following each other, but because Nick is new to the platform, I already went over there and followed you. All right. So, Andrew, I will work on some videos on Benable and more soon and post them in the groups when I post them. Okay, great. I've got videos on my YouTube as well about Benable. So, please check them out. Yes, and thank you for all who follow me. Greatly appreciate it. It was Bruges in Belgium. Yes. And I have a friend who lives in Belgium. So, yes. Such an amazing culinary destination. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome. I can do that, Steph. Okay. I'm on Benable right now. Does anyone want to be a like best influencer or something and then just all add each other to it? Do a like, I'm sorry, a like best influencers or something. And then just, you can make, you mean a list of just the influencers? That's a great idea. Like I have mine for channels that I follow on YouTube. Actually, it's channels I support, meaning I've given them monetary support one way or the other. So that's what I have on YouTube. So that's a good idea. I'm working. Okay, so next I want to show you something that I saw, and I got Stephanie's permission to share this because I don't know if others are seeing the same thing happen to them from time to time. But hang on. Uh, I got to go back to my notes. Okay, here's my notes. This is a screenshot. All right, hang on. I'm going to screen share now. From what I saw when I was looking at one of her lists, and I said, oh, we got to fix this. Okay, so I'm on this list that she has, and I will put the link in the chat. And it's difficult for me to put links in chat when I am screen sharing, but I figured it out. Okay. And so I want to fix this lit. This.
Can I come off
Yeah,
mic?
yeah, absolutely. I want you to.
So I thought this might be what you brought up.
Mm-hmm.
I get very particular over if I'm sharing blue beads and
Mm-hmm.
the picture that Venable pulls for me is purple beads, I don't want the picture there.
Gotcha.
So I
That's
purposely took off the photos and I'm just slow. So I'll eventually, I was working on the computer and I'm
mm-hmm.
not super fast at like screenshotting on the computer. So I just figured get the list out there without the pictures for now. And then
Okay.
I'll backtrack on my phone and take screenshots or I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like, but I want the pictures from the Amazon listing that's the right color
Yes.
to go for that's why some of them don't have pictures. I
Okay.
purposely pulled the pictures.
Oh, okay. Great, great, great. So this will happen, especially in that case you were doing Amazon stuff, but like these are lists that I have that are about things in Philly. So they're not, most of them are not affiliate links or at all, or anything like that. So that's going to happen a lot when you go to these websites. It's like mom and pop restaurant and you put in their link, there's not gonna be any pictures. Or or the picture that comes up is like, no, I don't like that picture. So I will just give you an example. Oh, and that brings up another. I got to talk about this before I even show you what I want to show you. See this over on the left hand side where it says local business and services. This was a past contest that they did. And they gave us a way to populate these lists for the contest. So only certain lists will have these little menus over on the side to remind you of the things that you can add to your list. So I don't know if they're going to do these kinds of contests again, but this was very, very helpful to me when I was creating this list. So I can collapse that. So let's just go back. This one was for the Landlord Cooperation Program in Philadelphia. Trust me, these images that got pulled up were the pits. So when you're building your list, you can use these images or take a screenshot and upload it, in case you guys didn't know that there's an upload button here. So you can use AI and create an image. It doesn't even have to match, but especially if it's not an affiliate product, right? It doesn't even have to match what, like for this, the landlord cooperation program, like what, I don't know. I could just have people standing around, but I just happened to just go ahead and grab their logo. Or you can shortcut click on an image that's on a website and then import photo from link. Has anyone ever done that? Have you had experience with that? Let me stop screen sharing so I can see if you all have done that. By the way, Stephanie, for anyone who didn't see this, I was pretty proud of it and can now quickly share in Facebook comments where allowed. Yeah, Stephanie, you want to talk about it? You can unmute again if you want.
Sure. I basically just took a couple of my own pictures and put together with a QR code. I don't have on the computer a way to link the QR code generator that I use, but I've also been putting the link, not just the image. But yeah, because I'm in so many Facebook crafting groups and over and over and over again, you see the same question. Where do you buy this? How do you organize this? What product is this? And so I like to take the answers and just make them into a graphic. Well, now my graphic has affiliate links added to it. So I am mindful some groups don't allow you to share, like promote yourself or whatever. So I'm very mindful to read the group rules and be, like what group am I sharing this in? But I think one of the groups that I'm in is just a storage, embroidery floss storage group. And so I was able to make a whole post just sharing this link and my personal link. And I think that's where a lot of those views that I got came from, just from sharing this and people asking.
Wow. I'm sorry, I was muted. I was laughing at you all for being unmuted, and I was the one that was muted. Okay, thanks Zoom for letting me know. All right, so yeah, there is Heather asked, oh, Heather said that she used ChatGPT to make some images for Spotify list that she created. You know, great. I see so many people making lists about music, different kinds of music, and I love exploring them. And I love when I go in there and they have the YouTube video. I don't like it when they have this random site that like CD Baby or something, one of those sites where a bunch of ads jumping up. Like, no, just get me to the song so I can appreciate it. I might take my like back if you have too many of those. Because almost all music is on YouTube somewhere or somehow. Latoya said, you are funny. Yes, I can take a like back if I want. But I do appreciate the fact that someone has taken the time to curate that list of music, especially if I see some music that I'm, interested in. And it doesn't have to be just like R&B or jazz or something that I like. It could be something that I'm just like, what is that music anyway? I'm not really exactly sure what that means. Like all of a sudden now they're calling it, what are they calling it? Yacht rock. And I had to ask my daughter, what the heck is yacht rock? It's the same smooth rock and roll that we used to listen to back in my day, but now they're claiming it for people that when you're on a yacht, this is what you listen to. And I'm like, okay. But then I saw someone's list and I was like, oh yeah, now I know what the yacht rock is all about. Mm-hmm. Well, we got to ask our kids. Uh, I will create a list later with all my albums created, over 500 songs. Oh, goodness gracious, Andrew, that's wonderful. Shabbat Nick, it's cool thinking about creating lists of things that are not commissionable. It is. It's fun. Sometimes we need a break of that pressure of like, I'm not always just trying to sell something to everybody. There's more to life, honestly, especially when you get of a certain vintage. You got all stuff. Like I pulled this out the class. I swear this has got to be 5, maybe 6 years since I wore it. I don't even know how old it is, but I rarely wear it because, whatever. You just like to have that. Oh, look at the doggy. You just need to have that. It helps balance you in my mind. That's why I call it my happy place. All right. Ileane, what would you like me to mention in the description for your listing? You mean a list of influencers, Andrew? And did anyone notice on Benable, they updated the flag for optimized lists. They also have a flag for near optimized now. Sandy, no, I did not see near optimized. I think most of my lists that should be optimized, because I've been on it so long now, I kind of like, no, I can put together a list. Every list don't have to be optimized. Okay. It's all right, y'all. Especially if they don't have monetary uh, connected with it. And so I'm going to move on from Benable right now. Okay. And you're first on the list. Thank you, Andrew. They just label some of mine unoptimized. Okay. So yeah, I'll check for that. But um my tip for optimization is make sure that description is unique. That's number 1. Number 2, have a blend of things, especially if you got a product list. You got a list that this is my Amazon stuff on this list. Find a video, find a book, find an article, and add those to the list as well. So it's not just all about buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy that, right? So, and then once you get past 11 or 12 items on a list, you should also be making those sub lists, those categories of your list. Make it easy for people to go through. I want to know what link to share for everyone. This is my best link to share. You mean for me, it's just my Benable list link. That's fine because my Benable has my link tree on it. So if you were asking me that question earlier, I didn't understand it. Okay. We're going to move on because Benable was great, and we can also answer more questions about Benable in future sessions. But the next thing I want to talk about, I want to move over to Pinterest. Now, Pinterest, I still have not cracked the Pinterest nut, even after the webinar and all that. But one thing that I want to stress for the folks that do want to participate in the challenge, because I saw somebody saying the wrong thing. There's a challenge. I went over it in detail in the last session, but the challenge is for your content that goes on your storefront, not pins on Pinterest. Amazon wants to look for Pinterest trends on Amazon. They're going to look for the hashtag Pinterest trends on Amazon and then put them, of course, you're all signed up for creator ads. Then they're going to advertise that on Pinterest. So it wouldn't even make sense for Amazon to advertise pins on Pinterest. They're going to advertise things that are on your storefront on Pinterest. Okay? I want to make sure that's clear because I saw 2 or 3 people in the group saying, where do the hashtags go? Oh, they go in your pins. No, they don't. And and one more thing, they also focusing on photography. So we're talking photos. They didn't say don't do videos, but they're talking photos and not AI. They want photos. Okay, and I went over all the keywords with y'all. So once you post your photo, go back to that list of keywords that they shared and that I gave y'all. I read them out to you all in last session, and add those keywords, the relevant keywords to that description or caption that you're using on where? Your storefront. Just your storefront. And then hashtag Pinterest trends. Okay? And we only got 3 more days because between now and the 30th, there's one more thing. Somebody said, oh, I'm just going to go back to my old stuff and put the Pinterest. No. It was between June the 18th and June the 30th. They're not looking at stuff that you don't think that you're going to outsmart them by, I did this thing 2 years ago. No. If you did, get rid of it, delete it. If that's what you want to do, if it's a photo, delete it and upload it again. That's the best thing I could tell you. I don't even know if that's going to work, but I just think I wouldn't stress too much about this Pinterest challenge, but I just wanted to make sure that y'all had all the rules right because I saw too many people. I even saw somebody send it out in their newsletter today about going back and adding a hashtag to old plus. No, that's not what they want. So there you have it. Okay. So next is Canva. Question came in, and I don't think the person is here, but they wanted to know about the size of images. And this is going to also tie back into Pinterest as well, because what I gave you all, the Canva integration with Amazon, I gave you all the size of the collages. If you were to make the collage on Amazon, the dimensions was 750 by 938. All right. But then today, as I was trying to wrap my brain around all this Pinterest stuff, which I still didn't do. I'm screen sharing now for anybody who's looking away, or if you went in the other room to grab a snack, come back because I just want to show you this. All right, so I just uploaded this image. I'm not going to post it. I just want you to see this because I never noticed this before. Even though I used that size that I told you guys, there is an edit pin here. And over on the side, they let you choose the aspect ratio that you want to edit it to. It could be 2:3, which I don't think look too good in this particular case because I have stuff on the side, so I don't want it, if it was a different image, the 2:3 might work. 3:4, which is perfectly fine, right? So these are guidelines that Pinterest is sharing with us. Or if I wanted to make a square, of course, we know square is not going to work with that one. But just depending upon your image or your photo, there is a cropping aspect ratio tool inside of Pinterest desktop. I don't know what they got on mobile, and I wouldn't mess with it on mobile anyway. That's just my opinion. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you all because I do think that Pinterest does have legs going forward. I just wouldn't break my neck doing the challenge. I put up one collage today just so I could say, yes, I did enter the challenge. I don't know. Who if is it going to get picked up? Who knows? Andrew, Steph, check out Stephanie, an Amazon influencer with a wealth of ideas, tips, and tricks to help you market your brand and products to a wider audience. Oh, that's cute. And Stephanie told Andrew that he's working too hard. um, okay, so Carrie says, Megan, I can't find your link to follow on Benable. I don't need the invite. Oh, you might have posted the wrong link, Megan. I can't go back. Did y'all get that straight, Carrie? Okay. So there you have it on Pinterest. And let's see if I have anything else on my list to talk about Pinterest. Um, nope, that's it. Okay, next, I want to talk a little bit about Genius Links because the questions came up and people were talking about Post App versus Genius Links. And I just wanted to give you a little, I'm sure I shared this in the past, but I also, want to just review for all the folks that are new. Okay. So Genius Link is $6 a month. It starts at $6 a month. Okay. So depending upon volume of how many places and ways and times you get clicks. Let's just say, for the most part, besides Lane, we would all start off with the $6 a month. And I think the volume has to increase to that point where you would be able to afford the increase in clicks. All right. So for all those that are using Post App, I have nothing against Post App. Okay. I think it's fine, but it doesn't do the job that I need done. All right. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right thing. Okay. So for example, I've talked before about having your international storefronts. Okay. Your international storefronts can also bring in money. Right now, Amazon is going back and forth about whether they are showing videos on site or not. Don't rack your brain. It's bad enough trying to figure out if you're on the top carousel in the US. But let's just take, for example, just so happens to be a Logie product. So I'm just going to take it for example. And what will happen is now I'm going to see all the countries that this exact product is available in. So I know, and I have a UK storefront, which I've made money from before. I've actually made enough to actually get a payout. So, because UK is one of the higher ones. UK, you have to make 25 pounds or whatever they call it. It's not 10 like US. So UK still has promise in my mind. Canada still has promise. That's the one I made a sale from recently. But because you can go in here and see that this is a perfect match, then you'll see there are other countries that it's not a perfect match. Okay? But this is giving you insights to let you know that, hey, if you have an Australia storefront, boom, you already made the content. Why wouldn't you just click on that and upload it over there to your Australia, your UAE? I don't have Mexico. I wouldn't mess with that one, but that's just my opinion. Canada. UK. And the ones that, you know, they don't have it, it's okay. They don't have it. It's no biggie. But it makes managing that a lot easier. And Lane mentioned earlier, if I was to ever, like, for example, I have one that's a Walmart link. I don't want to talk about Walmart before we get out of here. Um, if I decided that I wanted to switch this out instead of it going to Walmart to go to my Amazon, then I would just come in here and edit the link instead of just Walmart. The Walmart thing doesn't work with the international because I don't even think they got international storefronts. It doesn't matter. But I just wanted to show y'all that all I had to do is come in here and change it. Okay. And I would see all the countries that that product.
Ileane, can I
Yes.
interrupt for a sec?
Yes, absolutely.
So can't you give that, instead of switching to the Walmart link there, couldn't you do the give option? So if you're doing a YouTube video and you share that link, it'll pop up in a window and it'll say on Amazon and then it'll say on Walmart. That's what I do. You don't have them, do you have it connected? Do you have Genius Link connected with Walmart? Like, did you put your,
I'm not sure if I did or not. That's a good question. Maybe I need to do an extra step there with Walmart. I think I just did that one as a test because all the rest of my links are Amazon. I just did that Walmart one as a test, but I'm glad you mentioned that. I got to write that down.
because sometimes I post something on Amazon and then it'll tell me that it's available at one of those other stores, whether it's
Oh,
international or Walmart or whatever, and then I
okay.
give the option of where they want to go to.
Awesome.
Right.
I don't
Awesome.
know. I don't know if
You-
that's the right way or not.
You use the choice pages, Heather?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, you do have to put in all of your affiliate details on the Genius Link backend to be able to get the commission for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did do that, but I don't use the choice. All right, so here's that same product. I gave a different Genius link, but this was the Amazon one. So I guess in here I need to go to advanced.
Nope. See right there in the middle where it says
Oh, it says the choice
page?
page.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. And
And
then
then you would do add a destination choice. See where that little thing is? And then you would
oh,
share your Walmart link there. And
okay.
then when they click
Great.
on that Genius link, it'll take them to a choice whether they want to shop on Amazon or whether they want to shop on Walmart.
Walmart. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, these are the things that that's why one of the
Is
reasons why
that right, Lane? Is that how you do it? Okay.
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my products are available also on Walmart. I just usually downplay Walmart. And that's why I call myself testing with that particular product. But awesome.
Sometimes on Genius Links, it'll auto-populate stores that it has found that product in for you. So you can put the Amazon one in there, and then where she clicked the drop down to be able to add a store, sometimes it'll give you things that it already found that in. I found that Walmart is usually one of the secondary stores from that.
Okay. Great. Great. So I wanted to share that with you all just so you can, I think people are also getting confused with Amazon One Link and Genius Link. So Amazon One Link is cool. You have your Amazon influencer storefront. You don't have any international storefronts, right? But you connect, and there's a limited amount of countries. I want to say there's 8 or 9. Of course, can't screen share that with y'all, right? But it's no big deal. I probably could screen share it, but it's just you just check off all the countries that you want this one link to work. Number one, it's not a deep link. Okay. So keep that in mind. And also, you don't know if the product that someone clicks on is available, and Amazon doesn't give you any kind of tracking to let you know how many links are getting clicked from the Netherlands or any of that stuff. So I'm not saying don't use one link. I want everybody to use one link. Okay. But just so you know, this has nothing to do with Genius Links. Genius Links is hands down far superior from one link. And just simply by the fact that it doesn't deep link. And anybody doesn't know what deep link means, does it, if you're not aware, because I know we do have some new folks, that means it will open the app instead of opening Amazon in a browser, which the person then has to sign in. That just puts friction and barriers in front of them and makes them say, never mind, I don't feel like logging into Chrome or Safari, whatever, on their phone. So this is why a deep link opens the Amazon app, which they're more than likely already logged into. That's the beauty of a deep link. One link does not provide that. Okay. And with that said, just to back up a little with what we were talking about Pinterest with the challenge and all that stuff. And it's the same way with Instagram. If you're going to be considered for creator ads, any kind of time you see Amazon pushing with these partnerships with Pinterest and Instagram, you do not, I'll say it one more time, you do not want to use your Genius links or your Post app links. Because for one thing, Amazon's not going to promote that. I don't even think they look for it. They only look for their links when they're deciding like what creators content do we want to promote in an advertisement. They're already going to add the deep link. This is kind of what annoys me about Amazon. They could make all our links deep links. They could. They very well could. And their advertising just shows you that. Because if you click on an ad, if you ever see an Amazon ad and you're on your phone, click on it and see what happens. You will not open up a browser. You will open the Amazon app. And you might even get a little thing, depending upon what site you're on, especially if you like on TikTok or something. It might say, you're now leaving TikTok. You sure you want to do this? Or Facebook might say, you're leaving. It's going to open the app, not a browser. Okay. So they know how to do the deep link with their links, not using Post app, not using Link Twin, not using whatever. They just don't. And it is beyond me why they don't, but they just don't. Anybody else annoyed by that? Oh, come off mute. Okay, so let me go through. Does changing the link on Genius Link change it everywhere you have posted it? Yes. Yes, David, yes. And actually, Lane went over that in our earlier session. You probably stepped away for a snack. So next time, bring all your snacks so you don't have to step away. I'm just messing with you, David. I'm kidding. You can ask as many times as you need to, honey. I made a post in the Logie group for sharing each other's best links. I don't know why I can't share the link from Facebook here. Uh, uh, Maybe because it's a private group, but that doesn't make sense because I think I've shared links before. So I'll take a look. Stephanie, thank you for doing that. Latoya is being answered by Andrew. Check out Latoya for marketing. Oh, Andrew's telling everybody what he's writing in their bios. Thank you, Andrew. You're amazing. And Megan let him know that she's doing it under my retail therapy because if they did, they would have to pay more commissions. Yeah, but they're also losing out on the sale, Stephanie. I get what you're saying. You're in your mind, you're thinking that people, they'll click on the link and they will jump through all the hoops necessary to go on and buy the product, but it loses our tracking. But I disagree. I think that the person that says, the heck with this, I don't feel like logging in, Amazon also lost out on the sale. Whether they broke our affiliate tracking or not, they didn't sell the product. That's the way I look at it. Because I know when I give up on websites, because I don't feel like logging in, I'm not hardly going to wait until I get to my desktop and log in. That's it. I'm done. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Just gotta
uh,
reiterate what David's question about the Genius links. And my use case where I'm using it is, he was wondering if you have to change the link on all the platforms, and you don't. All you have to do is go into your Genius Link dashboard, and you can edit each individual link, and you can change the URL there. You can change the ASIN in there. So if the product is no longer on Amazon at that ASIN, but you found it in another listing, you can go and just update that link on the Amazon link in the Genius links. And then everywhere where you have that Genius link posted, it'll automatically update all those. The second case scenario, which is something that I'm doing, and I mentioned in the previous one, is that I'm working with a company and they wanted to have me on as an ambassador for their product. And so they gave me my own affiliate link. So now I can go into all of my older content that I've done about their brand, and I can update all those Genius links to my new affiliate link that's not on Amazon, but I want to use my new one because it's a higher commission off of their platform. I think it's like a 20% commission compared to like a 4% commission on Amazon. So with just that one change, I can show the brand, hey, look, I'm already driving sales based on all my old content. Send me more and let's keep this thing going. And then I'll get the additional, 20% or whatever it was. So, and also another thing is that if you want to keep the Amazon link there as well, as the Ileane was showing earlier, you can create that choice page and you can give your viewers the option to click the Amazon logo or to click the brand store logo, or if they have their products on, Home Depot or Walmart or eBay, wherever else, you can add that however many links you want to put into there for them to be able to shop from. And there may be a person who wants to shop for the best price. And so they want to click all of those to see which store has the best. You're just helping them out because you're letting them know, hey, look, this is all the places where you can find this product. You might want to go and do your own, comparison shopping.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lane. And actually, Carrie, you mentioned earlier something about eBay. Do you have a link to sign up for the eBay affiliate program or associates, whatever they call it? And if you could post it on a Facebook group, that would make a lot more sense, I think. Because I think a lot of people need to see that. Oh, you're not in the Logie group. Okay, that's all right. Then post it here and then I'll thank you. Thank you so much. And okay, so oh yeah, eBay affiliate link, please. See, Megan is like, yes, gimme, gimme, gimme. It's like goodies. All right, so really quickly, how many of you all are Walmart creators? I've had this on the list to share this with you, like, I don't know, over a month or close to a month. Can you put yes in the chat if you're a Walmart creator? And if you're not, I think you should just apply. You can go through Impact to apply.
I'm a creator, and I heard that you can start uploading videos to them, but I haven't done anything with that yet. Is anybody seeing any results from that at all?
Oh, no, I'm not seeing any results. Y'all know I always give y'all the I give y'all the truth about these things. I do a lot of these things. I don't always get results, but at least I know how to do it and I can share it with y'all. And I want y'all to get the results. Okay. And one reason why I don't, because I don't tell anybody about the storefront. Walmart doesn't have on-site placement. You're supposed to promote your Walmart page. Now, how am I going to do that when I'm trying to send people to Amazon or YouTube? Walmart is like third on my list. Oh, and Benable, I'm sorry. Fourth, let me think of something else because they might be fifth. Anyway, it's nice to know that you can now upload shoppable videos right to your Walmart storefront. If you're someone who, has that kind of content or has that kind of audience that that shops at Walmart, I think it's worth your while. Like I said, I personally don't want to promote. I'm waiting for them to do on site, okay? Because I really don't care that much about telling people, go to my Walmart storefront. I'm still trying to get y'all over there to my Amazon storefront, or like I said, to my YouTube, because YouTube has a store. And by the way, I attended a webinar. It wasn't really a webinar, it was more like a gathering with YouTube shopping people. And y'all gonna love this, because I guess I never really thought about it before. Amazon and YouTube are so different when it comes to this whole shopping affiliate thing. But they were giving us examples of two of the best performing videos. They happen to be Walmart product focused videos. And it was like encouraging us to do listicle videos, like 10 things for your Walmart or best deals on Walmart right now, or for the fall, or whatever it was. And literally, the people are in Walmart. They haven't bought a stitch of what they're talking about. They're in Walmart, filming inside of Walmart. And I said to myself, you know what? I see these kind of videos all the time, but we're so used to like Amazon, like, no, you can't be in the store, even though we see cheaters getting away with doing it. But, we like to do things by the book. And you don't even have to own the product. You can have tags on the products. You don't ever have to buy anything. If you ever get into YouTube shopping program, you just go to the store and have hopefully somebody filming you. But if not, take your tripod. People might look at you weird, but you could still tag those products in your videos. And I guess that kind of like blew my mind. Now they have the auto tagging, but their auto tagging on YouTube works when you put a link to something in your description. Like, just to say I did a Walmart haul, right? 10 things for my bathroom from Walmart. And I put the link, not the affiliate, but let's say I wasn't a Walmart creator, right? A regular Walmart link. They will auto tag. YouTube can detect stuff that others can't. And then they will add those tags automatically to your video. And they also have this new thing that's rolling out. I didn't get it yet, or I would be showing y'all, where it's stickers now, just like you have stickers on Instagram stories and other stories, where it will, you can position it anywhere on the screen. So that's going to be helpful as well. And they want you to tag multiple items, but that sticker is just going to be your top item that you want to really promote in that video. And this is for being a short, right? But there's a little carrot arrow at the bottom where people could see all the things that are in that video. So yeah, it's an exciting time where we could go through and think about all the different ways that we can monetize, even beyond Amazon. And I think YouTube is definitely coming for them in more ways than one. Okay, so here I'm going to close out with creator connections before I read your final comment. I always like to give y'all some of my finds over there, because I know it's a struggle. It's a struggle finding this is what I see, because I don't have that upper tier where I can see all the early campaigns. 195,000 campaigns today. 195,000. I don't understand how Amazon expects us to navigate this stuff. But thank God they at least do give us these two little filters that I always tell y'all about. You can just go by top brands. So what I did was I filtered by top brands, Then I used the other filter and went for highest commissions. And I found some that I figured I would just share with y'all. Because once you filter by top brands, today there was only 7,500, even though that's still a lot. Way better than 195,000 though, right? So I found these and they had some good um commission rates. So I figured I would share them with you all. Derma Doctor, 50%. Vita Coco, which is like drinks, right? Coconut drinks or something, 50%. Hagar, oh my God, that's been a brand that I think my dad used to have some Hagar slacks, was like, oh, they've been around for a long time. So they offering 50%. And Maria Nila, never heard of it before. It's a beauty brand, 40%. These are just some randomly that I found. And I just, figured I would share them with you all because of it being top brand, not my top brand. Amazon has given them top brand. Okay. So I just thought that they may be ones that you guys may want to look at. And I'll put them in the chat just in case some of you actually take action on what I said. And if you, might already have some of that stuff at home, who knows? Okay, with that, there's been a lot of updates to the Oink extension. You guys talked about it a little bit earlier, but yeah, just let me just go through the comments. Carrie did post a link there for us to sign up for eBay. So hopefully everybody can see that link. And I will try to, as a matter of fact, let me bookmark it right now so I can post it in the Logie group. And Sandy says, thanks, what's the commission structure like? And so Carrie, they just added a storefront for influencers and they call for one-on-one advice. Don't you love advising these companies for free? No, I'm just kidding. That's how I feel about Benable. I want to say like, oh, do I get anything for this? No, it's okay. It's all right. It's what we do. We live and we breathe for helping others in the creator economy. And the more we talk to these brands, the more they understand what we need, right? So we have to look at it that way. There may be a payoff, you just never know. And then wait, that's huge news. Walmart finally added shoppable videos. I guess I haven't been reading my spam emails from them. Yes, Heather. Oh, that is exciting because I have not had any luck on the platform so far. And it's about time. I'm going to post this everywhere. Thank you, Ileane. You're welcome. And then Andrew, I might just have to do Walmart stuff as a Benable list. I got a Benable list that's dedicated to Walmart. Don't be trying to steal my ideas. No, I'm just kidding. Steal all my ideas. That's what I'm here for. Because of being denied to their program, might as well. Andrew, I'm not sure. Are you on Target? Are you a Target affiliate? Someone said this, and so right now it's anecdotal. I don't have a proof of this. But I think when I first told you guys about Benable, it was one of the reasons why I loved it so much, because at that time I was not a Walmart creator, but I was using Walmart through Impact. Okay. I signed up for Target on more than one occasion. And literally the last time that I tried to sign up for Target, my application was denied instantly. I mean, like, there's no way they looked at anything. With less than 10 seconds, I got my denial. And I heard, like I said, anecdotally, that Target does not want anybody who's a Walmart creator. And I said, well, that would make sense because they're both going through Impact. So it's easy for them. So I was getting so many sales on Benable from Target. I was like, a matter of fact, I had my video where I talk about Benable. I'm like, screw you, Target, because y'all gonna pay me anyway. But that I don't, like I said, that's anecdotal because I see some of you guys' reactions. I don't know if that's the case, but it makes sense because, like I said, they didn't even have time to review my account. Like, why would they deny me that? Nobody ever denied me that fast before. But that's because I was Walmart. I'm assuming that that's correct. And I'm not bothering with getting another email address and no, because guess what? I got Benable. I don't need to be a Target affiliate. The heck with y'all. I don't even shop in Target no more anywho. Okay. In case y'all didn't know. I saw a TikTok person who worked at Walmart walk through and all the brands were like, stop by my product. It was crazy. That is too funny. Oh, TikTok is a whole, oh gosh, y'all. I can't dive into it. I am a TikTok shop creator, but I posted a couple things here and there. I just can't get into it right now. I just want to like post something every now and then to keep myself like, yes, I'm still in the program, but I don't really care about it. But I do know, and I see a lot of people making lots of money over there. And I'm sorry, I can't read all your comments, but I thank you very much for your time and your careful consideration. Altavis, please unmute yourself, my love.
Hey, I just saw this post on Facebook that China had a really bad flood.
Mm.
So be on the lookout for that, guys, because that does affect us as influencers because a lot of the products that we are marketing are coming from China. So you just want to be, again, you know how we always say, pay attention to the things that are going to affect us as influencers with the content we're putting out. So know that that may be something that affects delivery time. That may be something that affects content. It also, you're right, it also may affect the actual agents and the contacts that you have. They may not be able to get in contact with you, or they themselves may be going through something. So just keep that in mind as you're going into the next week or so. I know when it's really bad flooding like that, it can take months for them to kind of bounce back from it. So I'll try to get some more details about it and share it in the group, but just a heads up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I see some kind things being said over here in the chat. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, Andrew, you're awesome. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for your dedication to this group. We're family, y'all. I mean, what else can I tell you? So I know y'all got some family y'all haven't seen, but y'all see us every Friday, right? As Altavis would say, that part. Okay, so with that, please, any other questions that you have, you can post them in Facebook. You can message me. I know sometimes you say message Ehud. No, don't message Ehud because he be busy. But you can message me if you don't want to put it in a group. Put it in a group. But I know sometimes people are shy. I use air quotes, shy. Go ahead, message me. I don't mind. And hopefully we'll have some great, exciting topics for next week. I know we will, because it will be even closer to Prime Day at that point. Wait a minute. Is next week the holiday? Okay, next Friday is the 4th of July. I don't know if that's going to impact us coming on or not. I'm not sure. I think we'll still be on. I'm not sure. But hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And with that, auf Wiedersehen.